Well, I'm gonna get started.
You just took it. We're not even ready.
I'm ready.
Jake just popped an edible. I'm trying to wrap up some stuff right now.
Yeah. And I want you to tell me when you think it kicked in.
Okay, well, Jake just took an edible. It's the Moist Monday podcast. I'm in the middle. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, what are you up to?
I got it. We're good. Yeah, we're good. I took care of it. I took care of my business. I was just in the middle of doing something on my phone, and Jake was like, let's start the podcast. And I
Keeping you on your toes.
I'm sitting down. My toes are up, dude.
All right. So I had something I wanted to tell you about because I know you get a kick out of...
It's going to be fun to see him at the end of the episode.
Yeah, we'll see how I'm doing. Because I know you get a kick out of how my mind works sometimes. So this past week,
how does your mind
I have
work?
a new job, and I went on a big business trip.
Yeah, I do want to talk about that.
Yeah, because
we can get into that later.
I just want to tell you this part of it. So it was a business trip where we were driving to Oklahoma City and we stopped in Kansas City on the way.
Nice.
And that's on like Google Maps, it's like a 7 to 8 hour drive.
It's a big yeah.
But the truck we rented only goes 68 miles an hour, so it's like a 10-hour drive.
That's the top speed.
Yeah,
God, that sucks.
But I could get it to set my
speedometer.
Yeah, the coast or whatever at that.
Cruise control.
Yeah, but so we make it there. I'll tell you more about that later. I wanted to get this point out though, where we were back at the hotel. It's me and this guy I work with. I've worked there for about a month now. I've hung out with him a few times outside of work, which is nice.
That's wild because that's early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was weird that they had me do this because the boss wasn't there and all that. And we're chilling at the hotel, and he bought a 6-pack of beer, brought it back.
You guys shared a room?
Yep. And he brought some other stuff, and then so in my state from the other stuff, which was nothing. Just in case. But
there was nothing else. Okay.
Yeah. Just because I'm currently working there. It was just a 6-pack of beer.
And nothing else?
There was a point where I was sitting there, I was like, shit, I hope he doesn't rape me.
What?
And then I got stuck in that mindset for so long.
Because you're in a hotel room with
a grown to me an adult, because he's like
you're
40.
An adult too.
Yeah, I know, but that was going through my head.
Yeah. You're like, I'm sleeping in my jeans tonight. Yeah. I'm not putting on.
This is what I do every night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love wearing a hoodie when I sleep.
I got so paranoid. It was so stupid. Because I was thinking like, what if he? Because I don't even know why.
Yeah, because you guys were sitting on separate beds, probably just watching like ridiculousness.
Final Destination.
Yep, that's probably why. That's probably what's.
They did a marathon. What? It's about death killing you, not about some. We weren't watching Deliverance.
Oh, is that about rape?
Yeah. Burt Reynolds gets. Yeah.
Burt Reynolds.
I don't know if he does, but his buddy does.
You know what I've always thought is
what have you always thought?
Is if like Burt Reynolds, I love him. He's fucking amazing. But like if he ever was in a fire, you could just call him Burt Reynolds. I've always thought that's so funny.
Well, he's dead. I don't know if he got cremated.
Yeah, so maybe he is Burt Reynolds. Dude, that's actually. So like the next morning, you were like relieved.
Made it through another day.
At what point do you tell your coworker this?
I don't
ever.
No,
because he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, he's a goofy kind of guy.
He's a nerd.
Yeah, he's very nerdy, and yeah. So I don't know if he would understand that aspect of it, of just my inherent fears at times.
And you're just in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I was like, "What would I tell my manager immediately?"
Yeah, what do? You're the new guy.
Yeah, or would this guy kill me?
Or it's just like that's what everybody goes through.
That's a part of working at this bar.
And then in a few months, you got to take the new guy down to Oklahoma.
Take him for a spin.
Yeah, take him down to Oklahoma City. Jesus.
It's just my yeah, but that was in my head. Yeah, just because I was with an adult dude, I was like, God, what if I wake up and he's just trying to get in my bed and like just shit like that?
The fuck?
Isn't that wild? That's an active fear for half the population.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
That's a legitimate fear for them. And I had one night of that and could not handle it.
You couldn't handle it. Yeah, and that's what females do with that every time they go out in public.
Yeah, just on the street.
And they're like, oh, I'm just going to walk.
Or just home alone.
Yeah, Jesus, dude.
But yeah, that was my existence for one evening. And he didn't try anything. He was a gentleman.
Yeah, he kissed you goodnight.
Well, no, I only drank one of the beers he got me.
Because you were scared?
Yeah.
And he had 5?
Well, yeah, I took 2 home.
Oh.
He's like, just so you know, the other 2 are for you. I'm like, thanks, bud.
He's like trying to push it towards you. Just so you know, I opened this for you. You should drink it.
I bought them. You should have. You don't want to be rude, right? Yeah, I got you those beers. You should drink them.
We're in Oklahoma City. Yeah. It's the implication.
Where are you gonna go?
Yeah, where are you gonna go? We came here together.
You have the truck key.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So you were scared.
I was legitimately terrified.
It's so funny that like
I'm so
when you're
stupid.
when you're doing something that's nothing.
Yeah.
You get anxiety, but then in normal life you don't have it. Like that's wild to me.
My anxiety has gotten much worse this past 2 years. I think being a homeowner added to it.
Yeah, because you used to have panic attacks
Yeah.
about the home.
Oh, recently I've had them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
probably a couple months ago I had some.
I didn't have anxiety until I was in my early 20s.
Sure. Yeah. Because
And then I got onset.
Yeah, because
anxiety.
September I think was my last panic attack. I was like, it was
That's
what
not that long ago.
Yeah, I know. It's November.
God, it's so wild because you just start spinning.
Yeah.
It literally feels like it's wild
Yeah,
how
it's
you
just horrible.
And it's just all a mental, like you talk yourself into this and then you just start like hyperventilate.
And I'm
and you're
such a
just,
dick
it's
about
wild.
it. Is you'll be like, no, it's okay because of this, and then I'll explain around her of why it's
So
not
you're
okay.
making it worse.
Yeah, but also I'm adding to her anxiety because I'm like, no, this is why it's not actually okay. Everything could go
Yeah,
up.
so then you guys are both having a panic attack. Yeah, that's awesome. Dude.
That's one way to get out of it, is to make her panic even harder. So I have to comfort her.
So that's it. Oh, that's your way of getting out of it.
I don't
Is-
actively.
is causing other people anxiety.
I don't actively do that, but it does help.
That's just really funny.
And this is the Moist Monday podcast.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in.
Told you I had a way to start it.
It's November, baby. Let's play some Uxe Sax and get into the meat.
Ra-ta-ta-ta. I just think you find my panic funny.
It's because it's really funny because I
it's
have
so-
that. I have like panic like that every day, dude. Like literally every time I go to bed, I can't. I'm scared people are gonna be. And now it's winter, dude. It's quiet. My AC's off.
Yeah, you'll hear someone coming.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
I can literally hear the TV of the apartment next to me,
Oh.
and I don't like it.
Oh, the hot girl?
Yeah, but she has a boyfriend that lives with her.
No, you should kill him.
I just thought about it. I know what car he drives. No, I'm just kidding. I do know what car he drives, but I don't want to.
Do
He's
you
like
not-
a weird guy he's like a 20-something with like just a mustache.
What if he listens?
And it's like,
I guess he doesn't know
and I
where you
know
live.
you just have a mustache, but
Yeah.
like it's different. And
I don't have any hair and I just have a mustache.
but like I'm always just like, you're a fucking douche. I know nothing about him.
Just because he has a hot girlfriend.
Well, because his hot girlfriend used to live there alone, and then he moved in with her.
Oh, he lives there. Okay.
Yeah, because I was.
Yeah, that is annoying. Now
Yeah.
you got a new neighbor.
Yeah,
That's a
I've never
dude.
interacted with my neighbor,
Right, yeah.
so it doesn't matter. It's
All right, update. Have you interacted with those two guys since?
no,
Damn.
it sucks, dude. That was such a great day.
I know.
I felt like the king of the world. Give me a handshake. The other guy was like, "How you doing?"
Yeah.
Dude, it was.
Where's your Harley?
Dude, one day I'm gonna go out to my car and he's gonna be like, "You get that bike yet?" And I'm gonna go, "Oh, still working on
You're
it."
just going to hug him.
Dude,
you don't know what this means to me.
What if I
needed
roll in
this.
on a Harley and he's like, "Yeah, you did
Blow his
it."
goddamn mind.
He's like, "The Harley dude." I'm like, "Yeah, I only got it for you, dude. I actually hate it.
I'm really bad at this.
I don't even know how to drive it. Not everybody knows how to do everything."
All right. So speaking of not everyone knows how to do everything in driving, I sent you this message.
Yeah, this is funny.
Because I was a FedEx driver for like 2 years. For this new job, they said truck driving experience, like encourage non-CDL. So I had
Yeah,
that. And I was
yeah,
like,
'cause that's
all right.
FedEx, yeah.
Well, because also I was like, I drove the biggest FedEx truck you can without having a special license.
Yeah, I drove the smallest FedEx truck.
Yeah, you did. You drove a slightly larger van.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drive an actual truck, or you did drive an actual truck.
All right, so that was like in my application, and then this is my first time where we're driving a truck on a trip,
And that's a long time to
and
drive
we
it.
pick it up, and it's a fucking semi. It's an underweight semi.
Yeah, 'cause that's why
But
it's like-
it's the shape. It's everything about it. It takes diesel. The seat was weird. It didn't have the pull down horn.
Horn? Aw,
no, it
dude.
just has a little, and I had to
Aw.
actually use it once on a real semi. I was like, God damn it.
Dude, isn't that wild that it's the same size, but because of weight, you don't need a CDL? That's what's wild.
Well, also, I
don't
nervous.
understand that.
I was nervous because we didn't need to do the weigh-in stuff. I'm like, fuck, we could get pulled over if someone just saw us drive past that because they don't know what this truck is.
Oh, yeah.
So that freaked me out a little bit.
Oh, it was an unmarked truck?
Well, it was a Ryder truck. Like
you guys don't have your own?
No.
You just rent them?
Yeah, we're not going to buy our own truck.
Oh, I guess that you don't need them that often.
No.
Because you plan days when you have a full truck and then you do it instead of just
and that's why we stopped in Kansas City and then Oklahoma City.
You did a dual stop. So on the drive back, you had nothing in the... Or
no,
you had broken
we picked
machines?
up broken machines, yeah, which was nice because I don't want to drive a light truck. I hate
Yeah, because then it's just like, blowing in the wind.
Yeah, but I got so nervous when I saw the truck because it looked like a semi.
Yeah, and you're just like,
oh, shit.
And you were the one driving it?
For a lot of it, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Probably 10 hours total there and back. A little bit more than that.
You're just like, how about you drive this?
Well, it was fine except for driving through Kansas City was a fucking Kansas City fucking sucks.
Busy. And you probably drove...
I like Kansas City as a city, but driving through it fucking sucks.
You probably got there, middle of the afternoon?
We got there probably around noon. We left early.
Okay, so...
It was like a 4 hour...
You get kind of a lunch rush of traffic.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't during like rush hour.
Right, yeah.
Kansas City.
The way back was an issue too, but I don't remember.
Yeah, because you got back late.
Yeah. The second day I work a 17-and-a-half-hour day.
Jesus.
It was like...
It's
we
not
woke
overtime.
up at 6 and we went to like past midnight.
Yikes, dude. You didn't get back till after midnight?
Well, the issue is we got back and then we had to unload our truck, return the truck, drop the guy off because we only had the truck, and then go pick up my car. Like it was fucking nightmare.
Then come home. And you're just like...
And then my boss texted me us on the way back, like, hey, would you be interested in working a couple hours this weekend? And we were both like, go fuck yourself, dude.
Absolutely not.
Well, because also in this job, I don't get overtime. I get hours to put forward. And I told him, like, hey, I don't want to work a weekend unless there's a reward, I get more money on my paycheck.
Yeah, so it's not, you don't get time and a half, you just get regular hourly over 40?
Yes, you can pay it forward, basically. So I got...
Pay it forward?
Like, you can use it on a day where, like, if you leave early, then you're like, all right, 8 hours.
Okay, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's not bad, but
it also sucks because
But I'm not going to work a weekend for that.
No, and also...
I'll work a couple hours extra from here and there.
But also, when you have a 17-hour day, you're like, man, that overtime would have been sick.
Yeah, that'd been great.
It would have been fantastic.
But also, I get a raise in 2 months, so kind of... I should hold on to it until I get that because that's technically more money.
Yes, then if you take time off, you'll be
in the future when I make more money there,
future,
which end of December I get it, so that's nice.
That's coming up. I mean, it's the beginning of November. Yeah, how does it feel? You've been we talked about your job really we talked about it for like a month straight,
right?
And that was like right before you started,
right?
And then we didn't talk about it at all. So you've been there for about a month. How's it going?
I've really enjoyed it. I think I'm doing a good job. Well, I'm gonna ask my boss because I'm able. I think like they all like me now. I mean, they invite me over to their house.
It's wild that you hang out because I don't think I've ever been at a job where like a month in you're hanging out with them.
2 weeks in, I was at his place, and I did that because I knew I would do overnights with them, and also like they're fun guys.
So you were worried that he was going to take advantage of you in Oklahoma City, but not at his house.
Yeah, I could run away at his house.
Oh, okay, because of the implication.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
No, yeah, because I've gone to 2 board game nights at his place now.
That's awesome.
Which I think is so funny. Yeah.
So you guys
could probably come to one.
You guys are like friends now.
Yeah, but like I don't know how to talk to them a lot of the times because again they're just so nerdy, and also
they just know a lot about.
They're also in their 40s, so a lot of and
at least it's not like.
Luckily, I know a shit ton about like the 80s.
It's about nerd culture. Yeah. Well, and a lot of them are just kind of single bachelors, right?
Yes, 2 out of 3 of them are.
So it's not like you're going over and you're like wife and kids.
I think I would do better with that.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Because you talk to someone normal.
Yeah, one of the guy has at least kids. I think he's still married. I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay.
All I know is he has 1 testicle. So that's fun.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What did that? I wonder what that would like.
Like, does it eventually hang in the middle? Is it like a pendulum?
Probably because like the weight.
I don't know how much do they weigh, but they got.
But
like,
also like the sag would look weird as hell. With
or
one ball.
It would look way better. 2 ball sack.
That's just what we know.
Right, but it doesn't look good.
Well, yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
but anyway,
there's room to improve on it.
Well, but like just one?
Ooh, the issue
especially because it would hang like it would be like very symmetrical, because it would just be penis, one ball. It would just look like. I like the overall shape, of 2 balls.
Sure, where you got shoulders on your dick.
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah, when you're looking
and
at
it's
it.
Like, I'm a but strong, stout man.
But when you're cold, then it must pick the side that it was from.
Yeah, because it goes.
It's not gonna go straight up.
Yeah, because there's 2 holes.
Yeah, like when it's in your fucking hip, you got pop it out with a thumb.
God, that is weird.
It's like knuckling in an eyeball.
Well, that's like how it works though. That's like how
it's protection. Yeah,
semen works. I think.
Well, it needs to stay at a certain temperature or something like that.
Well, because every time you come, doesn't it fucking
no.
Oh,
Does yours just rubber band like a slingshot just shoot back up?
I guess I never noticed, but usually like when you finish, it's like tighter because it's like shot at all the load.
I don't know.
I don't know the biology, but I picture like the sack is where the load stays, and it's like
sure.
and it's you're priming a gun, and then it's just like it's like you're pushing it out, and then it takes a while to refill.
The only thing I know about balls, and this is because I remember I found this out.
We're always talking about dicks.
Well, now we're talking about balls.
We moved down.
I remember I figured this out because I was like, I was young when I did this, and I was just gonna look at him when I was in the shower, so I was like kind of leaning over, and then when I was doing that in the shower, it made me sneeze, and I remember when I sneezed, my balls dropped, and then shot back up in me. I was like, that's a weird fucking
thing. Does it every time, I think.
I don't know. It did it every time I tested
or maybe because of the way you were bent.
I don't know. That was the only like discovery I've had about my own testicles.
Did it like scare you?
Yes.
Because you were like, ugh.
I mean, I hate when they're inside, like like in your hips.
And then it's just like,
drag queens put them there. Isn't that terrifying?
What do you mean?
Like when they have to tuck.
Oh shit! Okay, that makes sense.
One drag, I guess I can shout them. Shout out Complete Moon, great drag queen.
I saw them perform a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
incredible.
I love them. Yeah. But because I asked them about it, like how do you do it? And they're like, all right,
yeah, because where does it go?
So you pop your balls back in you, and you take your dick and you pull it down and back, like so it's like it's covering your taint.
So it's like you're doing that that tuck thing.
Well, yeah, that's like a mangina. I think is what they call it. Yeah.
But you actually, and then how do you like tape it?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh man, so on your butt
or where? But they.
So then, like when you have to go to the bathroom, it's just like an ordeal.
I assume no matter what, it's an ordeal for a drag to go to a bathroom.
Yeah, that's true because it's like which one do they use?
Yeah. That always did throw me off with where I knew drag queens as the queen, and I went into the men's room and like, oh my god, hi. And they're just at the urinal with their heels.
Yeah, and also, or you're like backstage and it's like they take their shirt off.
Yes, no,
and you're just like, I'm gonna let it see you, and you go, oh, you're just a dude.
Yeah, that happened with your favorite drag queen, baby girl.
Yeah, where it's like
we're backstage. I saw them shirtless. I was like, oh right, you don't have titties. I forgot.
But like on stage, you do.
Well, it's also. Like them, I think of them as their drag man.
As their drag, yeah. So then I'm like, you're a freaking gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh, you're a hot man.
Yeah. That is it's wild when
that's the confusing thing.
When they're equally hot as a man.
And you're just like, oh wow, you're just hot in general.
That's where like, you know how people say like being gay is not a choice, which I do agree with, but like I feel like a lot of drag queens force me to be gay, where they're like, I'm a hot woman. Joke's on you, I've got a dick. You're gay.
Yeah. Yeah. I tricked you.
And I was like, God damn it, it worked.
But I feel like they kind of like doing that. They kind of like tricking people.
No, I think that is a thing for gay guys is to get straight guys.
Yeah.
Which they convert them. I bet that's great.
I'm guessing their strategy is like, a couple beers, Oklahoma City.
Or just actually complimenting them.
You took a little bit. I like the delayed laugh. Like,
but like, I bet a gay guy complimenting a straight guy, as long as they're not homophobic, where they're like, oh shit, I don't get complimented a lot. I bet that's
every time I go to the gay bar, I love it.
Yeah.
Because you get like this attention.
I bet gay guys like you.
Yeah, because I'm like kind of like the bear, I guess.
Yeah, you're a bear, but you're nice.
I'm a nice bear.
But also, I think every bear I met is the nicest person
They
I've
usually
met.
are.
Yeah.
But like, I've met a few that are like bigger dudes, and it's like when you talk to them, they're like the softest.
They're just so sweet.
It's, like,
it's ridiculous.
Whoa, dude, you're a teddy bear.
Yeah, I think it's part of it. Yeah, but like as much as like you think gay guys would probably like getting a straight guy, I don't have that with lesbians.
Or you would love to convert.
Like I'm not hunting down lesbians.
The problem is I'm usually attracted to lesbians.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know I'm not attracted to lesbians. I'm attracted to that style of woman
that often just ends up being.
And then they end up being a lesbian.
You love a girl who plays roller derby.
Yes,
and it just so happens a lot of them are lesbians.
Yeah. So then I'm like, oh, you're really cool, and then I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
not even a chance.
It's like kind of like if a girl was like, I love figure skaters, but none of them are interested. I don't know why I can't bag one.
Yeah, it's
just like
that
kind of situation.
Same, and it fucking sucks, dude. I mean, there's a few,
Yeah.
I dated a girl that was a roller derby.
and also very into women.
Yeah, and also turned out she was bisexual. And I wouldn't be surprised if she converted entirely.
I got a lot of bisexual women, but I feel like it was a different way.
Yeah.
Because I was more like pretty, where I was more feminine. So I think they liked that part of me.
And then we're like, oh yeah, it's like being with a girl but being with a guy.
Yeah, it's just
You're the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I don't have the taste of plastic anymore. Yeah,
you're Hannah Montana,
it's a dick.
dude.
Yeah. I'm the Hannah Montana bisexual.
That's so funny. I don't know why I like that. I do. Speaking of this, but it kind of relates, I guess, a little bit.
I never told my bit.
Oh, you want to do your bit right now?
All right, so I'll do it quick. So
dude, we got a fucking podcast. It doesn't have to be quick.
I planned this bit. I was so excited for it, and then it worked out perfectly.
Okay.
Where we got in the truck, because me and another guy.
Oh, going back to the
Yes.
the job. Oh my god, that's fucking good.
I know, right? It's an Aldi beer.
Sidebar: I just cracked a chocolate lava cake stout from Aldi's.
Which I kind of assume their beer, it's from somebody else that maybe like
It's like
cans
a
it
ghost
different.
brewery.
Yeah.
Dude, this comes in 8%. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
This
And
tastes
it's
like
a 6-pack.
This tastes like chocolate fucking milk. You know, like a little
no,
bit.
This is
Like,
great.
this
yeah.
is fucking amazing.
I'm probably going to keep this in the house all winter.
And I'm sure it was cheap.
I assume so.
Damn, yeah.
Well, because we got a shit ton. It was like
It kind of tastes like chocolate powder.
Yeah, kind of does. Like you can mix this with like something more like milky and it would be good still.
Yeah, like ice cream.
Yeah. There you
Probably
go.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
All right, so we're driving to Oklahoma City and
This is before you were scared.
Yes, this was before. I would never try this later.
Oh, okay.
Out of fear.
It'd be so funny if he's like, listen.
I have made sure not to mention the podcast at all. As I try not to with anybody we know.
Yeah, it sucks that Easy tells everybody.
Yeah,
It happened the night earlier.
Yeah, we were getting drinks, and then a coworker of hers who I've met before, Izzy was like, "Yeah, they're doing a podcast tonight," and she's like, "What's the name?" I'm like, "Stop."
No, because she'll click on it and go, what?
This is horrible.
I know too much about their penis.
I don't even know them. I don't even know the other one's name. But all right, so we get in the truck, and he brought a little speaker thing, like a little DeWalt, because he was like, "Yeah, the trucks are sometimes have weird things." He's like, "I don't want to have to mess with it."
That's smart.
And what I told him is like, yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to have one headphone in the entire time.
Oh, so you can just focus on driving?
Yeah. And also I just had a comedy podcast going because I don't listen to podcasts as much.
Yeah.
And like,
that's good. It's
same with like, I imagine our podcast is very nice to tune in and out of.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's why I listen to a lot of comedy podcasts because if you are busy focusing on something, it doesn't matter if you miss something.
But if you like hear them set something up that sounds funny, yeah, you tune into that. But he was like, "Oh, do you want to put your phone in?" I'm like, "No, that's fine." He's like, "Yeah, like you go, put your stuff on." So I want you to feel comfortable. He was because he was very much trying to like make me feel comfortable and safe,
lubricated,
and off guard. But I had this idea earlier. I was like, okay, so we start driving. I hit play on my music, and it just starts with "Westbound and down, load 'em up and truck 'em. They're gonna do what they say can't be done." The Smokey and the Bandit theme song. So I was like, this is the trucker song. And so that song plays all the way through. And then the next song comes on. It's just "Westbound." I was going to punish him for making me do it.
You queued it up.
Yes. I put 4 of them in a row just in case we get past 2. And it does. Yeah. And I was like,
so when the second one started, what happened?
She's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "I'm just joking. I'm just going to do my headphone, put your music on. I do not care."
You did all that cinema, like connecting your phone to it.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah. Because I was really proud of that bit.
And then you're like, "Yeah, never mind." This is
It was
so funny.
It was a little bit. I was trying to punish him for making me do it. Yeah.
Did he like it at first?
He
like
thought it was funny.
Like when the first song was playing, he was like, "Oh, interesting choice."
I don't think he said anything about the first song.
And then when it came on again, he's like, "Wait a second."
Yeah.
I wonder how. Like if I was new at a job and I was in the passenger seat and someone did that to me, I wonder how long it would take me to say something. Yeah. Probably, I would just probably sit there.
Yeah.
I'd just probably be like, "You guys really like this song."
Well, because also while he was doing it, he kept talking to me about the music. And I was like, and it was all like metal dad rock, which is fine. Yeah. But also like we'd get talking into stuff. But he played like this like EDM-ish music. And he's like, "Hey, what movie is this from?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, keep listening. And I just kept, it was EDM music. I was
You're like, I have no idea.
I'm like, I'm not going to get anything out of this. And he just like,
it's not like a chorus is coming.
Yeah, he was like trying, all right, what was it? And he kept going. And I'm like, I don't fucking know. And it turned out it was the music from Tron Legacy. I was like, dude, I've never seen Tron Legacy. He's like, you should. But I
guess it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
well, I'm sure it was a great song.
Yeah.
And then when you're like,
it's all
it
by
makes
Daft
sense.
Punk.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good for Disney for hiring Daft Punk. But like that was like, it was like that. But also he would play a song and it was like, he was like, do you know what song this is? I'm like, it sounds familiar, but it doesn't really sound familiar. And it would turn out to be a cover. And then he would look up that song and play every version of it just to test them out.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, he got fucking 8 hours to kill on the road.
Oh, and I didn't even mention, I forgot to tell you about this.
God.
But at one point he was like, do you want to put on, like he put on a podcast. It was like a conspiracy podcast. I was like,
it's a Moist Monday. Yeah. And he doesn't know.
I love these guys.
That would be so.
But it's the episode where I talk about I accidentally got an erection in the car with my boss.
Yeah, driving a truck.
And he was like, "You gonna get one of those tonight?"
I hope so.
But he listened to a podcast. I think it was called WTF something like that.
I've heard of WTF.
It was fine. Yeah. And then he put on an audiobook. He's like, what are you listening to? I'm like, I've only really listened to Stephen King audiobooks. He's like, that'll make me fall asleep. And he's like, oh, you'll like this. And you click something and I just hear the Star Wars theme come on. I'm like, what is this? He's like, oh, this is the story of Darth. I think it was Darth Bane. It might have been even earlier than that, but like old, like not even a part of the universe. And it's an audiobook. And I was like, and then he fell asleep.
Yeah.
So I had one podcast and I was trying, so I had to like focus my brain on being like, these voices, listen to these voices.
But his podcast was still playing. Yeah. Dude, you had 2 podcasts going.
I had an audiobook and a podcast.
Dude, that's when you're just like, put in the second headphone.
I'd feel bad if he like, but I don't know either way. But then we stopped for gas.
So funny.
And later on he's like, so how'd you like the book? I'm like, I did not listen to a word of it. And I was like,
I told you from the
beginning.
beginning.
Like, oh, also, guess where he stopped for lunch on the way there and on the way back?
So he stopped there twice.
2 different ones.
Yeah.
It's a fast food place.
Okay, fast food. And is it a place that we have in Des Moines?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Something weird, something unique.
Well, it's fast food, truck stop.
Taco Bell?
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill.
Oh, twice? Yeah. Dude, that's a move.
It's a good move.
That's a move.
It's good food, though.
Yeah, it's a great food, dude.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got a cheeseburger on the way there, and I got chicken strips on the way back. Fucking
Great.
fantastic.
Yeah, great.
But it was just like, why are you choosing
That's
this?
very specific. Well, that's a fast food that I don't have very often, so I'd be like, hell yeah.
But like, the second time was a little, I was like, all right.
You're doing it again?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's my favorite place. That's like his McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's a Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. Which a lot of Dairy Queens aren't even the restaurant.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, it's a great
They have a
restaurant,
great, like, spicy burger.
Yeah, I didn't get that because I didn't
you're
know.
driving.
Well, also, I didn't know if I'd be like farty or something. Like, I didn't want to be an asshole. But he also did get chili dogs and onion rings. I was like, all right, dude. God, I hope you don't fuck me later. That's going to smell bad, too. Just insult to injury.
He's just ripping ass while he's in your ass. Does that happen? I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, farting happens during sex.
Yeah, I mean, rarely on purpose. I have never on purpose.
It's always like an accidental, and you go, oh, like you try and clench.
But you just gotta ignore it because you keep going.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Same with like a queen, like just because they're funny, but just like don't.
Yeah, you don't want to because they get embarrassed.
Yeah, then they'll get uncomfortable. Yeah,
and she's like, it's
happens, fine. Yeah, I'm pumping air in. I guess. Yeah,
inflating an air mattress.
Don't pop it.
But like overall, you've been at your job for about a month.
Yeah, all right. But on the way back,
okay, there's more to it.
I just immediately when I started driving, I clicked on the speaker on my phone, and then the same song started, but then it goes eastbound and down.
Oh.
No, do you know that there's a westbound and an eastbound?
There's 2 different songs
because they travel there and back. It's fucking genius.
Oh my god, that's
same
awesome.
Artist, yeah.
So same song,
and he was
but
like,
just
son of a bitch. But then they said east. He's like, what is this?
And you're like, it's Smoking the Bandit.
Yeah.
Duh.
I'm
fucking idiot.
So would that make me no, because the truck driver is like Iceman or something stupid like that.
What?
Because Smokey and the Bandit, I kind of put both towards Burt Reynolds.
To be honest, I've never seen it.
It's fine. The second one they moved. The first one they're moving.
Because it was a TV show, right?
No.
Oh, it's just movies?
2 movies, as far as I know.
And then they made a remake, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Recently.
You might be thinking of the one that has the Confederate flag.
Oh, yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
That was a show.
That was a show and a remake movie. Yeah. No, Smokey and the Bandits. Burt Reynolds.
But they're in a car.
He picks up a runaway bride, but he is speeding on purpose to get the cops' attention. Well, the truck that's moving illegal shit is behind him.
Oh, so they're criminals.
Yes, they're bandits. Yeah,
Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, I don't know who Smokey is in that situation then.
Burt Reynolds probably.
But who's the bandit?
Probably the guy.
Burt Reynolds. Yeah.
Oh, they both are.
Yeah.
Well, they're all bandits.
Yeah, but he like picks up a runaway bride, and they end up she's
always being chased by the police.
Yeah, but she's like annoying, but he deals with it for some reason, and I think they fuck later probably.
Oh,
and in
of
the
course,
second
dude.
one, there's an elephant that they're moving, and I don't know why.
Weird.
Yeah.
They're trying to steal an elephant.
I think they're just shipping an elephant. I don't fucking know.
Well, illegal animal trade.
I guess
That's what bandits do.
I guess.
Have you ever seen Ace Ventura? Someone steals a dolphin.
Yeah,
you know.
I guess Finkel was or Einhorn. Which one was
Einhorn
it?
is Finkel.
But
Finkel is Einhorn.
Which one's the dude?
They're the same. It's the same guy.
Yeah, but which one's which?
They're the same.
I bet Einhorn's the girl and Finkel's the...
Yeah, Finkel's the kicker.
Okay, and Einhorn's the sexy lady cop.
The sexy lady cop.
Yeah.
And he makes
Which,
out.
like,
that movie's very homophobic.
Well, no, because if I made out with them and they had a dick, I'd be like, all right. I mean, like, it's still a W.
Yeah.
I made out with a hot girl.
Yeah. Well, I love that movie, but I always forget that like when he finds out it's a dude, he burns his clothes.
Yeah.
He
forces himself to throw up.
And he's scrubbing his mouth
and crying in the shower naked. And it's just like...
It's hilarious.
Yeah, but it's
just like
you're fine. Dude. Like as far as
came
like,
out of the 90s.
When people are like, "Oh, this is so homophobic," sometimes I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, like people just kind of said that word more back then." But like that one, it's like, "Yeah, that's a lot."
But yeah, but I still love that movie. That's one of the best intros of a movie.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
delivery box. The second one is fine.
It has its moments.
Yeah,
It's not a good movie.
Overall, it's too much for me.
That's fair. The peaks are good.
The funny parts are really good, but Ace Ventura, it wasn't just all funny all the time. It was like story with funny moments. The second one, it's
Courtney
like
Cox
everything he does is a bit.
Yeah, it's just too. It's a heart attack.
It's cartoony.
Yeah,
and it's just like ridiculous. But it is getting in a rental.
Well,
that's
then
hilarious.
after that, they did make a cartoon out of it.
Oh, did they?
I don't think it ran very long.
I never watched that.
No,
is it voiced by him?
Probably not. It was on the special features of an Ace Ventura I had. They also made a kid version of it where he was a child, which I feel
Ventura.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Speaking of like big comedians being too much, a movie I watched recently and really appreciate. I told you about this the other day. Grandma's Boy.
Oh yes, we talked about this yesterday.
It's got all the C team from
Adam Sandler.
Happy Gilmore production.
Yeah, because it's got
Swartzen.
Nick
but like, who's
Swartzen's
the main guy? I don't know his fucking name, but
Nick
he's
Swartzen's one of the main guys.
He's like the second or third, I'd say.
Yeah,
but the main guy is just like he's in the background of so many Adam Sandler's movies.
Well, and also I think one of the guys from Dodgeball is in it.
Yes.
The tall, skinny dude.
Yeah, he played JP. Yeah, but that was like before Dodgeball.
Way before Dodgeball. Yeah. Grandma's Boy. Yeah, that's a cult classic because that was a commercial failure.
Right.
Like it did terrible. And
DVDs
then,
skyrocketed
because then people were like, "Oh my god, this is a great stoner movie."
But like, I would put that above Happy Gilmore.
I don't know if I go that far.
I don't think Happy Gilmore's that good of a movie.
Is it because you've seen it too much and it's overrated?
No, I don't think it's that good. I would put, but Billy Madison's so stupid.
Yeah. Billy Madison, I haven't seen it. Happy Gilmore, I still love it, but it is overplayed and over. So I don't go to my way to watch it.
It's not as funny as for me. I would put like Big Daddy above that.
Well, Big Daddy was one of my favorites growing up.
Yeah.
I would watch that all the time on road trips on my portable DVD player.
But what is your number one Adam Sandler movie? Because I have mine without a doubt.
Number one Adam Sandler movie. Oh, that's really tough. I've only seen it once.
Longest Yard?
No, Longest Yard.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, that's a great movie. It's awesome that he's in it.
I know, because he's in the original.
I want to see it again. Is Uncut Gems. I really liked that.
I didn't love it. It was too... I recognize it. That's one of those ones where I was like, that was a good fucking movie.
It's a great movie.
It's not for me.
And also, like, he surprised me in it.
Sure, he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's great in it. But I've only seen it once. I'm not saying it's my favorite, but I'm saying like that's a really good movie.
I think I've only seen that once. So that's just an anxiety movie.
Dude, the entire movie, because it's so panicky and stressed. And dude, Big Daddy might be one of my favorites. It might be my favorite.
Right,
I haven't seen a lot of them, to be honest.
Have you like Mr. Deeds is good.
I like Mr. Deeds, yeah, because he has the black foot.
Horrible.
I haven't seen that one.
That one's a bad one.
I haven't seen any Crazy Days or Nights.
I've seen that one. It was an animated one. one.
Yeah.
I watched that in a hotel room in the middle of the night, and we are like, "What the fuck is this?"
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like Adam Sandler movies are those types of movies because we watched Hoobie Halloween one time at 2 a.m.
Oh my god, and it was
It was actually pretty good.
I don't think it was though. I think it's because we were on some stuff that night. We
Yeah.
were drunk,
No, but
high. We tried cocaine that night.
Oh, we
and
did?
Someone gave us, I think, something else, like a not Ambien. What were the pills you take sometimes when you're really drunk? With
Adderall?
Yeah, I think we were on Adderall too. And we came and we walked 2 miles home.
Yeah. And we ordered fucking Perkins.
Right. Yeah, we both got the chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich, dude. It's so good.
Oh shit! I remember that night. All we were playing was Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, Mario the soccer one.
Strikers, dude.
Mario fucking Strikers.
Mario Strikers, incredible.
Great night. And then we were on all sorts of shit, and we watch Hoobie Halloween. It is the funniest fucking movie I'd ever seen in my life.
Well, here's why I think it's decent. It's because in the moment we went into it going, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, but we were excited for a shitty movie.
And then we enjoyed it, but then we fell asleep. And then I watched the last half of it by myself the next day.
Yeah, me
and
too.
I still liked it.
I was like, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. What got me is his fucking tool.
Thermos,
His
yeah.
thermos did everything. And I think I made a joke like, it's gonna do the entire, and it just keeps like it's like a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Like,
It can separate soups.
like, it's like, what the fuck?
No,
but I love stupid shit like that.
But also,
But it's probably not good if I watch it again. It won't be good because I already know what's
if
coming.
I watch it in the morning, it's going to be a bad movie.
Yeah.
But I think we were in the perfect concoction for Hoobie Halloween.
And it was the middle of the night. It was like 2 a.m.
It was past 2 a.m.
Yeah, we were fucked up.
Hey, we walked home.
Yeah, we were safe and we ordered food and watched Hoobie
We
Halloween.
were fucking rolling.
It's fantastic. Yeah, so what's yours favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Wedding Singer.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that, to be honest.
You would love it. Perfect album.
I know it has a great
perfect
soundtrack. Yeah, I know it has a great soundtrack.
Including original songs by Adam Sandler. Fucking incredible.
Like your comedy songs or?
Kind of. They're funny. But also he sings a lot of the movie. He's a great singer. Drew Barrymore is in it. Oh, the guy,
is this
from
pre 50 First Dates or
Yes.
post? Okay.
I think it was made in the 90s and it's about the 80s.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The lead in Grandma's Boys, a main guy in this, but I'll never know his fucking name.
Yeah, he's just one of those C actors.
Yeah.
You know?
But I would say Grandma's Boy better than a lot of Adam Sandler movies.
I mean, it's great.
I would put it above Mr. Deeds. And Mr. Deeds is like middle top,
Would you put it above Big Daddy?
at least equal.
Oh,
Big Daddy's cute.
Big Daddy's so awesome because it's the guy. It's the kid is
Oh, Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Dylan Nicole Sprouse, which is fantastic because I was a big fan of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah.
And then
And they were on Friends.
and then also like that. It's just such a cool, nice.
But it's also sad.
It's a sad. It's like but it's also like he grows up, coming of age.
And it's got some dumb humor, which is fun, but it's not over exaggerated.
Well, and also it's just like he's learning to be a parent. Like I love when he pees the bed and he just puts the newspaper down, and then he's like, "I'm up." Yeah, I watched that movie like literally once or twice a week when I was a kid. No joke.
Okay.
That was like I don't even know
Scuba
why.
Steve?
Scuba Steve.
Great.
I think it was just I didn't have many DVDs. And so that was just one that I actually owned to myself.
Sure.
And it was like, because my parents had DVDs, obviously, but that was like mine.
Ooh,
so I would
Wedding
watch it all the
Singer.
time.
I bought the CD for it. So that's probably partially why, too.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Dude, Wedding Singer, I'm going to add that to my list and
Yes, it's
find it.
so
I'm sure
fucking
that's
good.
a movie I can find immediately if I go out to the store.
At
Jay's?
for sure.
Yeah.
Damn, I just had something else. I don't remember that.
Oh, you getting high? How you feeling, buddy? I mean, we're about 30 minutes. How long does it take for these edibles to kick in?
I don't know. Not if I am high. That's not why I'm like this right now. Right now, it's because I've had a beer, a shot, and this is my beer. I'm like feeling a little buzzed.
Yeah. Well, I can start to notice your eyes.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Because I can always tell when you're high because your eyelids start to droop a little bit
Right,
lower.
yeah.
Like you don't have like crazy stoner eyes, but it's just that I can see more of your
Sure.
eyelids. I do have something that I do want to talk to you about.
Right,
And this
yes.
kind of
So you're
leads
excited about this,
This
I
kind of
think.
leads into a few things. So on Friday night, I got home pretty early, and I was like, you know what? I was making pasta. I was
Okay.
drinking a beer.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna get back on the dating apps. You like that?
Okay.
So I read down a little Tinder,
Okay.
Bumble, and Hinge.
Did you delete all your previous
Yes.
accounts? Good.
I 100% started over, which I'd never done before.
Because that's what made me mad with you is like you look so different than when you first got this app. Someone who also is doing the dumb thing. Because I would delete and
because
restart.
now I'm seeing everybody again.
I would delete and restart my Tinder probably every 4 months.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
See, Tinder...
It fucking helped though.
Tinder sucks.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Well, I mean, I guess
all of them suck, but Bumble and Hinge I think are way better.
Oh, really? I did not work on Bumble. I worked on Tinder.
I think Hinge is my app because it's more. I think it's more serious.
Sure. I don't remember if I tried Hinge or not.
Hinge is like literally like you only get 10 likes a day.
Oh.
And when you like somebody, they get notified and you can like them back. Like you can check out their profile and like them back.
Okay.
It's not just swiping.
Sure.
So it's like their slogan is the app to be deleted.
Yes.
Like they want people to,
Great marketing.
which is I've met a few people on Hinge, but the last girl I dated I met on Bumble.
Because the Bumble is the girls message first.
Girls
right?
message first, which I do like.
See, I don't think that worked as well for me.
Yeah, because you couldn't come in fucking swinging.
Yeah. Well, also, I have a scarier profile, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
Because mine was all fire breathing and like cats. Yeah.
So it's like, whoa, aggressive, freaky, but cute.
Yeah.
Because cats, and also tiny and small, covered in tattoos.
I think my second photo was Sid and I wearing matching denim vests.
Yeah.
And like, so like it's punk, but it's very fun.
But it's very cute.
And I think like my first photo was probably me like breathing fire.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. No, because oh shit, you can put the photo up now.
Oh, do you have
I'll
it?
send it to you.
Okay, good.
Well, I have the Sid photo, but also there was because you can make little GIFs.
Oh, yeah.
Which that really helped with fire breathing. But also, this is the one that got Izzy.
Whoa.
I videotaped myself
Oh,
for
you told me about
probably
this, yeah.
45 minutes of me. I set up my apartment completely differently, where I had my arcade cabinets behind me, my Papasan cushion was center, and I was playing my bass.
You fucking tricking people into it. You don't even play a bass.
I bought a bass and I spray painted it, and it's fucking
And it's a
gorgeous.
good-looking bass. It's covered in
gorgeous.
glitter.
Yeah.
Every time
And
I
I
play it-
wrote a bass riff on that was really good.
That's the cool one.
I think so. Play that here if I have it.
Well, how would we get that? We've never recorded that.
It's on my. I videoed me playing it once.
Oh, we have audio?
Not the one that we wrote.
Oh, because I love that bass line. I
Right?
play
Yeah.
that bass
No,
line
it's
all
a
the time.
different one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I'll see if I have the video. But
Yeah, I don't think I know this bass
but
line.
there's a video of me for 45 minutes trying to get Sid to jump up onto it. So I would be playing bass with my cat looking at me because Sid also looked really good in this lighting.
Yeah, because he's an orange cat.
And Nancy's not going to come over immediately.
Yeah.
But, and I got one of him walking by, and that was the thing that made Izzy swipe right on me.
Damn,
And now
that's-
we're engaged.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
So so I fucking haven't been on the dating apps in the dating scene. I don't know, for probably 2 years now, a year and a half maybe.
But you've had some natural meets,
I've had some natural meets, and
which that's nice.
it did. See, that's what was nice, but it's been a while of nothing.
Sure.
And,
A while of nothing.
a while of nothing. So that it kind of sucks. And like I was like kind of feeling in a funk, because like so many people that I hang out with are dating people.
Sure. And it is cuffing season.
And it is cuffing season, and also like it's just like, man, I hang out with you guys, and then I just
Yeah.
go home alone, and then like I'm
Yeah.
hanging out with Wes, and then his girlfriends, you know,
Yeah.
and it's just like, okay, this sucks.
Sure. I get that.
Like I enjoy it until I go home.
Sure.
And then I'm just like,
'cause-
fuck.
And like I've thought about that before where like the good thing about you and me are that Izzy's
He's the third wheel.
the third wheel half of him. And
100%.
also that you two really get along is great.
Yeah, that's fun.
That you guys have your own bits and shit. But like her and I have been like, shit, I wish Robert would just date someone awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing. But so the dating apps, like, I hate them.
Yeah.
And I was like,
What else are you gonna do?
I want to meet someone naturally, but it's like at this point, whatever.
Sure.
So I was like, let's
Try
just
again.
Let's just try the dating apps. And Tinder sucks. And I've been talking to a few people. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Ooh, already.
Ooh. Yeah, but like, I don't like.
Can I see him?
Yeah, I'll show you after. There's anything crazy. It's like in a few months they listen to this episode.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be incredible.
But like, I'm terrible at like picking good photos, so I have no idea how to do it.
I'm a little annoyed you already started it without me giving it a once over.
So you might have to look at it, but I don't have any photos of me, and I didn't want to I don't want to put group photos, so it's just all photos of me.
Sure.
So like my Tinder bio is content creator and currently in school for video production. Love movies, video games, and vinyl records. That's it. Because I was like,
content creator, that just has such a stank to it that would.
But it's a lot
me.
better than saying YouTuber or podcaster.
Just don't talk about this podcast.
I know I haven't brought it up.
Don't like.
I brought up the YouTube channel because that's like
no,
people
that's
check
fine.
it,
That's
people
got
check it out and it's
on.
like, oh, 40K.
Also, like, oh, just raise money for children's cancer.
I did bring that up to somebody.
Yeah, don't mind me while I change my panties.
Yeah, I did bring. Someone was working for a nonprofit, and I was like,
oh fuck yeah,
and I was,
hell yeah,
and I was like, oh yeah, I support a local nonprofit.
Yeah,
you know, a few weeks ago, I raised 12K in 24 hours.
No big deal.
But like, okay, so I do want to tell you about this. So there's this girl that I matched with on Hinge, and her like she's kind of cute.
Okay.
But one of her prompts was, if loving this is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Okay.
And she put The Office, and I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
So we matched on Hinge, and I put, hey, what is your perfect crime?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great prompt. And then she goes, what an interesting question. I'd probably rob my dad.
Oh my god.
She didn't get it. She didn't get it. She did a whole bunch of things, and I go, oh wow. I totally thought you would say you would break into Tiffany's at midnight.
Yeah, exactly.
But instead of going for the vault, you would go for the chandelier. It's priceless.
Yeah.
And she goes, do we even have a Tiffany's in Iowa? Like, she's not getting it. She's not getting it.
Oh, damn.
So then I kept going, and she hasn't responded yet. She hasn't got
Can I
it
see
yet.
her?
Yeah, I'll show you. But then I go, well, we may not have a Tiffany's in Iowa, but I'm stealing the chandelier. But as I'm stealing the chandelier, a woman stops me.
Yeah.
She tells me to stop. It's your father's business. She is Tiffany. I tell her no and we make love all night. In the morning, the cops come. I just gave him one of their uniforms. I told her to meet me in Mexico, but I go to Canada. I like the cold.
Yeah.
That was my no response. She's probably like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
That's a pretty popular quote.
I know. Like, if you put in your thing, you like The Office, come the fuck on. Like, it's frustrating. I'll show you. She's pretty cute. It's a Hinge, so you scroll up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a weird. But I'm just like, come on, dude. That's like the.
Yeah.
If you're an Office fan, you should fucking know that. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah. Cute.
I work at that bar.
Really? Oh, is that Uptown?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, so it's like, come on.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Because also that might just be like, for her to you because you said that.
Yeah, she's probably like, why are you talking about making love to the And I'm like, no, you don't like the show then. You like the show because you want to be popular, I guess. That's what so it just sucks. Like, I've been on it for probably, it's less than a week now at this point. And it's just like, it sucks, dude.
Yeah.
But it is nice to kind of talk to some
people.
Yeah,
you're talking to people, yeah.
So it is, but it's also like, dude, you swipe and then you run out of likes so quickly on all the apps and they want you to.
I paid for Tinder.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not paying for shit.
I also did it for my Instagram, to be fair.
What do you mean? Oh, to get followers?
Yes.
Oh, because you put in your Instagram in the bio or something? Oh, you're one of those people.
Yeah, because I had a very cool Instagram. My favorite thing about Tinder was that you could put a song.
Oh, yeah. Theme song. It's like MySpace.
So every person I clicked on their profile to see if they had a song, and then I would swipe through their photos to the rhythm of the song.
Nobody does that.
It was a really fun thing. I really recommend.
I might need to start doing that.
Because my song I thought was no one ever talked about it. And I thought it was the funniest fucking thing.
That sucks because you're like, I did this on purpose.
Yeah, I want to know what love is.
That's perfect.
So as I swipe through my profile, because I picture everyone doing it how I do it. So
but nobody does.
I want to know what love is.
Jacob's phase.
My cat. I want you to show me. Like that. I tested it so many times to see how it would play. I was like, oh, perfect.
Nobody's doing it.
No one's doing it.
You know how many times I click on someone's profile?
Never.
Only if we match.
Oh, really? Oh, I loved profiles.
I guess sometimes, like, Bumble and Hinge are different because you like really go through the profile. But like Tinder, I'm like, fuck this app, dude.
I think I still have my Tinder options album in my phone.
Oh, for like potential photos?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep, Tinder options. There's 26 of them.
26? You know how hard it was for me to get 6 photos? And like all of them I'm wearing, like half of them wearing the same fucking flannel.
Okay, well, yeah, half of them I'm doing the exact fucking same pose.
No, but I'm talking about on my profile.
Yeah. No, my go-to, it was always arm up, head cocked, this hand rather in my pocket or on my shoulder.
God, what a cutie.
It was
At least you didn't say in my pants.
bam on my shoulder.
God, look at that hair.
I know. I'll send you this.
Look at the hair though. Look at your forehead.
That's wild.
Yeah, look at like your hair was massive, but then
Not
also
even my dog.
you have a photo of you with
Someone else's dog, and it fucking got people.
Yeah, I'm sure it works, dude, because chicks love
Well,
animals.
if they add you for the pet, they fucking added you. That's like, well, because also,
Yeah, because it's like if you can take care of a pet, you can take care of a woman.
yeah.
I think.
I don't know.
That's what they say, I think.
Photo Sid, photo of Nancy, photo of me, Sid, and Nancy. Like it's all of those. Fire breathing.
It's so I'm like nervous now because I technically am back on the scene.
Yeah.
You know, and also
you're in it.
this kind of ties into it because there was an article that went viral recently. I don't know if you saw this, of this girl. I think it was on Facebook. She posted a list of like terrible first date spots,
Okay.
and it went viral. And there's 28 of them.
Oh.
And she's like being like, "Don't ever take me on a first date to these places."
Let's go through them.
Yeah. So I got the list here.
Oh fuck yeah.
So this went viral because some guy was trying to take her out on a first date, and one of these was her thing, and she's like, "No."
Because I would say I had 3. All right. I want to list my first date spots first.
Well, some of these on the list
Are
I go
good spots.
Those that's the perfect first date, but other ones I get.
All right.
But like, dude, you're being really picky. I think that's why I went viral, because it's like you're being picky.
So if I was taking, let's say, not now, I'll go back to when I was
in your prime,
dating,
a few years ago.
where
Yeah.
I went, because there was a spot across the street, which was a pizza place, a taco place, like I had like 5 different spots.
Yeah, and there was a bar on the roof.
Yeah. And it was my neighbor. So it was super nice to just be
So
like,
you could just meet there.
well, I did always let them know, like, yeah, I live across the street from this place. It's great. Because I didn't want people to be like,
'Cause of the
oh, you just chose a
implications.
spot that you could drag me to. Like, it was also just really nice not to drive.
Yeah, that is nice. You don't have to
Yeah.
go anywhere.
Also, good pizza
And
place.
then if it goes
good-
well, you can go upstairs.
right? Yeah, good taco spot and a decent bar.
Yeah, I mean it covers the bases.
Yeah.
I went there a ton.
Right.
You know?
So is that? I'm trying to think of other. Where would I go on for? Well, because if it was just a one night stand, I would plan a breakfast spot.
For the next morning.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you could plan a date by like, hey, where do you want to go for breakfast? What are you doing the night before?
Oh my god. That's bold as fuck.
That's if you're in it, and like
I don't think I could ever do that.
that's like if you've seen each other's genitalia through photos.
Oh Jesus.
That's where I would put that.
haven't
Also,
done
if you
that in
can't
a
tell,
while.
I am high now.
I can tell. Your eyelids are really low now.
But like that, I do like planning a breakfast spot. Same with like a good coffee spot, because also I feel like it's weird to have a first date in the morning,
Oh yeah.
like to actually start your day there.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think coffee's a good, but you can get afternoon of coffee.
Sure, I would just be up all night.
Get a fucking hot chocolate.
That's right.
Or a tea.
Yeah.
Or a,
Yeah,
what else do you get?
All
He's really hot.
you're also just throwing shit at me now.
You want me to go through this list?
Yeah,
So this lady made.
Barcade. Record shop.
Now you're just kind of whispering.
Yeah,
we
just thinking out loud.
So the list is, don't take me to here.
Does it say where she lives?
No, but a lot of these are places that we would have around here.
Oh, okay.
So the guy, her basically thing was, a woman should be cared for and cherished.
Immediately.
And it's just like, this is a first date, okay?
Yeah.
So the first thing on our list is Cheesecake Factory. Terrible first date. I think that's fine. It's an expensive date.
And
I mean, it's not fancy, but it is expensive.
Yeah, that'd be like no Olive Garden. Is that on the list?
Yeah.
God damn it! I've done Olive Garden as first date.
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory's.
What? You don't want to go on a tour of Italy with me?
Yeah,
no,
also-
that's a great day.
You're getting the guy even said in this. He's like, I want to keep you safe, respect you, and pay for your food. So it's like you were going to a public thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you're getting free Cheesecake Factory.
I'd never done Cheesecake Factory, but I wouldn't be upset.
No, I haven't done that, but I think that'd be great.
Also, like, it's a weird
But
place.
maybe women, maybe that's why I'm not going on dates, you know?
Maybe.
So the next one up is Applebee's.
No.
I kind of get that.
Applebee's is fine.
Yeah, but like these are like, if someone offered this, she'd go, nope, not dating.
I think I've done Applebee's, but it was also like paired with like a movie. Because I
Yeah.
feel like Applebee's are always like very close to a movie theater.
Applebee's, but it's fine, but it's also like, you don't need, for first date, you don't need anything fancy.
I don't know. I think you can do any type of restaurant for a first date if you guys plan it.
So the next one is very similar to Applebee's, Chili's.
Also fine.
Also
I would say
fine.
better than Applebee's for some reason.
Yeah, a little bit fancier. And then Chipotle. See, that's a little bit different, but for our case, I'd be like, hey, you want to go to Pancheros?
Yeah,
But that's like a lunch date.
Yeah, true.
But you want, like, for a first date, you don't want something that's committing to a lot of time. I don't know.
I mean, Chipotle is a good thing where you could sit and talk and eat for a while, or you could leave.
Yeah,
quick.
or you could.
That's a good adjustable one.
So next up, Olive Garden.
Olive Garden's great.
Olive Garden's great.
Yeah.
Number 6, I get why women don't like this, but it's easy. Is the movies?
Oh, okay. Wait, they don't like movies?
Yeah, this is the thing that's like, don't take me on a first date to the movies. That's because I get it because you don't talk.
But I think that's where if you want to go and talk after, there's the option.
Well, and also you could if you go to dinner in a movie.
Yeah, dinner movies, incredible.
Dinner movie's great.
That's
yeah.
why I think like Applebee's in a movie, great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And then you can do like go on a little walk afterwards after the movie, you know?
And like actually talk about the movie. Because movie.
This list, like this is why I went viral, because this list is like, it's like then how are you gonna date?
Have you done first date movies?
I think I have.
I think I have too.
Yeah, I think one girl that I had a little thing with, we went and saw Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That's a lot for a first date.
Yeah, we didn't. After the movie ended, we didn't talk, but we kept seeing each other because we were both like just processing the movie.
Yeah. I went to Bohemian Rhapsody on a first date.
Well, that's fun.
But the girl,
Didn't know Queen.
no, she very much knew Queen and liked it. I remember during this movie, she would do a thing where when a song would come on, she'd like kind of start dancing to it. And then she'd look at me and be like, hey, watch me dance. Like, she'd be like, are you looking at me dance?
Oh my! And you're like, I'm trying to watch the movie.
It's Queen. I like it.
I haven't seen that movie.
She would also do that because I went on multiple dates with that girl. She would do that anytime we watched a movie and a song came on.
So she just likes dancing.
Yeah, but it was.
But like, what you're sitting down in a movie?
No, so I'd see her lean forward and then start dancing.
The fuck? Was it good though?
It was very wavy. It was appropriate to the song.
To the song.
I wouldn't. Like if that's all I saw, I wouldn't be like, oh, she's a great dancer. I'd be like, she dances.
She likes to move.
Yeah.
Next up is Your House. I get that first date. You know, not feeling safe.
That one's just completely a conversation.
Yeah. Next up is any fast food chain. See, that's very vague. Like
High school, yeah, but like I wouldn't nowadays.
yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings.
I get that.
I get
Sporty.
that. Yeah, sports.
And also it's messy.
Wingstop, same thing. Red Lobster.
But Wingstop.
Red Lobster, that's a great first date. Seafood, expensive. You get the biscuits, or is it just?
Is it actually expensive? I've never been.
I haven't been in a long time.
Or is it just a seafood place?
I think it's a little bit cheaper than a fancy seafood place.
Sure,
because it's a chain seafood.
Right. Because
I
I've
think
never
it's fine.
actually. I've heard good things about the rolls.
Yeah, the rolls are really good.
Yeah.
One of my friends used to work at Red Lobster.
Oh.
She had a ton of rolls.
What? Oh, Wingstop was one before that.
Yeah.
I get no wings on a first date.
The next one up makes sense. A buffet.
Sure.
Can you imagine a buffet first date? That'd be wild because it's like, on a first date I don't want to eat too much.
Yeah, I've done one buffet first date. I've done two.
You've done a buffet on a first date?
One was dining hall.
Oh, okay, so that doesn't count.
Horrible first date. She kept talking about how rich she was.
Yeah, but that you're in college.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like
still.
you went to a Ryan Steakhouse.
But also I was nervous. So when you're really nervous and you don't eat a lot and you order from a restaurant, you still have a lot of food on your plate. When it's a buffet, you can really tell that the person's nervous and not hungry because they grab like two things.
Yeah, because you don't fill your plate up.
Yeah. So that's a weird part.
And also, like, if I'm going to a buffet and I'm paying for it, I'm going to get multiple plates, and then I feel gross.
See,
a buffet is something you do when you're dating somebody and you're like, let's go fucking get a buffet.
Yeah.
Let's get slogged up, dude.
And then another one, I remember it was really early into COVID, And then this girl chose a buffet, and I thought that was weird.
Oh, weird.
We were the only two people there.
Yeah.
It was a Chinese buffet.
Oh, Chinese buffet's great.
Yeah, the options were great, but it just felt weird to be there because it was when like
no one else is there.
But no, it was when like businesses were arguing to stay open. So like people stopped going out, but businesses
because they're like, we gotta.
It was before the shutdown, but right before.
And you went to a Chinese buffet.
Yeah, we were just the only people there. It was really weird.
Next up is IHOP. This is great.
I don't think IHOP's a first date.
Well, if you're doing your breakfast.
Sure, I would. But if we're doing breakfast, I'm gonna do something fancier. Because if you're implicating that much, you want at least
you take him to a local fancy spot like St.
Kilda.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Also, that was on the other side of that really nice restaurant chain I had next to me.
Kind of in the same buffet as IHOP Denny's. I get it.
Sure,
because it's a 24-hour.
That's the other thing though is. Because also I've done like hangout dates where then it gets late and you're like,
what is
I
open?
Want food. We go to Perkins.
But you're already hanging out. It's not like you're meeting there. I've had a couple first dates at Perkins.
Perkins is a good high school date too because it's a little you sit.
I had a first date with a girl. It was because we couldn't hang out till 10 p.m. So we went to Perkins.
After work,
we went to Perkins, because it was the only thing open, and we were able to get.
Yeah, if you don't have bars, Perkins is the only place you can meet.
Yeah, and you don't have you're not drinking. Yeah.
That's what Perkins is.
Yeah, it's great.
It's the after hours for people who can't drink.
The gym.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, church.
Sure, yeah, that's bad.
But also, if you're both religious.
That's still weird.
Yeah,
I think going to church together looks like an image. If you're a member of the church, a first date would be weird too because that's like, who
Starbucks?
No, that's fine.
And then the next one is coffee dates.
No, I think
coffee dates. That's like the first date because it can be short if it needs to be.
Yeah, that's very true.
And it's like
kind of similar to like I've done frozen yogurt dates, and they're very similar to coffee dates.
Except you're spending a little bit more on froyo.
Sure. I made the mistake of getting way too much. I'm like, I filled this fucking cup. I forgot to pay what it weighs. Yeah. So now
and you eat it in front of her and you're like, I'm sick.
No, I threw away like probably 60% of my froyo. I was like, I'm not going to take this home because we want to go walk around. I'm not going to be a weirdo.
Not going to be holding it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be walking around with a girl I just met and her hold no frozen yogurt because she got an appropriate amount of frozen yogurt. But I'm holding a dog bowl full of frozen yogurt.
And you're walking around downtown fucking eating your gummy worms. Just like, hey, so what do you do? What do you do for work? Right. You slurp up a gummy worm.
And you're a fucking 6-year-old with your divorced dad, and that's all he can take you to.
Next up is ice cream dates. Ice cream, I think, is a good date.
Is it any different than frozen yogurt?
No, I think it's
besides
pretty
that it's a little less sad.
Well, because ice cream, it's like you order them, they give you. Like you order a Blizzard from Dairy Queen, it'd be fine. Go to a Grill and Chill.
That's a full date.
That's a first date.
That's a commitment
on your way to Oklahoma City.
That has implications.
I get this one. Family functions. Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Yeah, what the fuck? Movie night. That's just Netflix, Hulu, etc. What's wrong with that?
You're never gonna do that. Like that's nice.
I get like, I don't know the person I'm going to.
Yes, because I think we've talked about this. Is where you're very much of like, hey, here's my address. You can tell other people my address.
Hey, let them know where you're gonna be. Yeah. Like I want you to be safe if you're coming over.
Right. It's also I like presenting that being like, hey. Yeah, you should tell people this is a scary place.
Yeah, I get it. Somewhere that requires a long drive. I kind of get that, but also I've driven to see a woman that I've never met before.
Ooh, what is the furthest you've driven?
Probably an hour.
Oh, I've done more than an hour. I
for the girl you've never met,
but talked to a lot.
Yeah, met on a dating app.
I would say probably I think I've done a 3-hour drive.
Holy fuck, one way?
Yeah, it was.
How did you meet this person?
On an app. I don't know.
How the fuck were they 3 hours away?
I don't know. Maybe she was in town, or maybe I was.
I guess there's one girl I'm talking to right now that's from Waterloo. That's about 2 hours away.
Sure, it maybe was like that. She went to a college. I don't remember what, but it was also a very much of like, hey, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna hook up, and then.
Oh, so it was you're going,
it was very much.
You drove for sex.
Yes,
that's what I did. That's what I did. I drove and stayed the night and had sex with this girl. Who was house sitting. It wasn't even her house.
I know, that's incredible.
It wasn't even her house.
I did once fly a girl to me.
First date?
Yeah.
You paid for an airline?
Yeah. Round trip.
Yeah, but you guys fucked a
Yeah.
ton, right?
So she was with me for a few days, which that was weird.
How much did that cost you? It's an airline, dude. And then you probably paid for food and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, the tickets.
Tell this
She
lady.
was from South Dakota, so not a crazy flight.
How the fuck did you meet someone from South Dakota?
Oh, I have no idea. She was someone I talked to for years.
Is that a girl that you met on like Kick or something?
Probably,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, and you're like, how about you just come and suck my dick?
It was literally like just I had a weekend. It was just I had a long weekend open. I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she's like, "What do you mean? Like, what do you have planned?" And like, "Would you want to come here?" And she's like,
I'll pay for your ticket.
"Yeah." I was just, yeah.
Oh my God.
It felt so baller. Like
Yeah.
I felt like a fucking badass.
Yeah, you're like, oh, let me just, here's your ticket, bro.
Yeah.
I'll pick you up at the airport.
God, but then her fucking plane I forgot about this. Her plane in Minneapolis, she missed it.
Oh, shit.
So I had to drive to Minneapolis.
So you drove 4 hours. So you
And
paid for a plane ticket and then drove 4
yeah,
hours.
I forgot about that.
Oh
It was
my
like snowing. It was like, are you? But also, it was like I paid for you to get here. I can't leave you. Like,
Yeah, it's like, bye.
yeah, sorry. Try to get another flight. Yeah, fuck. I forgot about all that
Dude,
shit.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Next up is bowling.
Also, not worth it.
The drive.
No, the whole experience.
Oh yeah, you put a
Like,
lot.
well-
You went pretty aggressive.
Well,
real
no,
quick.
and like her and I talked for a long time, but it was like, oh, like when we're together, it's like it's fine.
Yeah.
like it's not like we really like each other.
no, but at least you had sex
Yeah,
multiple times, probably.
Yeah.
hopefully.
yeah,
Because what else are you gonna do?
yeah. Over a long weekend, we saw
Yeah.
Shape of Water. I remember that.
Was it good?
Yeah, very good.
Was she dancing during it?
No,
It's the same girl. You're like,
Oh God, you fly a girl out, and then it turns out she does that.
Yeah, you're like, you're paying for your ticket back.
Yeah.
Next up is bowling. Bowling.
Besides that, a lot of people really hate bowling.
I like bowling, but bowling's good if you have a group or a double date.
I've done a double date first date bowling. I did a
Yeah.
blind double date first bowling.
What does that mean? Blind double date.
It was this guy, Kyle.
three other guys.
Kyle from high school.
Okay, I know Kyle. Yeah.
Yeah. This was gonna be his first date with this girl he was childhood friends with, and
Oh,
and they were like
shit.
kind of bridging that gap and seeing how it worked. He was like, "Oh, I want to bring a friend." I don't know why I was the friend.
Yeah.
It must have been the first two guys who were his better friends
So you brought
canceled.
2 dudes?
No, I'm saying I bet he asked 2 other guys
Oh,
who were
okay.
better friends than I was to him, and then ended up on me. And then I remember before the date, because it was her and a friend and him and his friend, and it was gonna be. She saw a photo of me or whatever. Like, yeah, I'd go on a date
Oh,
with him.
so he was saying he was taking a girl out on a date, and then she was bringing a friend for you that
Yes.
you've never met?
Yes.
Okay.
And I remember one time the guy asked me, like, do you prefer girls with like curly hair or straight hair? I was like, I guess straight. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which nowadays I would probably say more curly. I like a little volume.
I like a little volume, but also I'm not picky.
Well, it was just like a this or that. I was like, I guess this. And then so he told the girl he's going on a date with to tell her friend to straighten her hair
Oh my God.
for me.
She trained her.
No, I showed up. The girl hated me because of that, and she
And
had
you
her
probably-
hair in a bun. I respected the fuck out of
Yeah, that's awesome she
being
didn't do it.
curly or straight, and she was like, bun.
Yeah.
I was like enamored by that fact about her. I was like, oh, you're cute, and you did that really defiant. Like, that's funny that you did that, and it's also cool. And she hated me because she thought I requested
No,
this.
you're like, I don't. He asked me,
Yeah.
like, I don't care either way. Your
No.
bun looks cute.
Because even like you and me, I could not imagine asking a girl to do her hair for you.
No, dude.
That is insane.
Oh, yeah. You're about to meet this guy.
He
Can you-
prefers this.
You're about to meet your guy. Can you put your hair in pigtails?
Can you look like this for him? That is fucking wild.
Can you like put on some freckles, maybe? Just like, what the fuck?
No, so she hated me the entire bowling date. I think eventually more of their friends showed up.
Okay, yes.
And so I was just like in the background.
But I think bowling as a group is fine because if there's a lull in the conversation, oh, guess what? You go up and bowl.
See, Izzy hates the idea of a bowling date because people would
'Cause she
watch
sucks at
her. She just doesn't like the idea of her being the center of attention at any.
If there's a group
forcefully
of people are talking, nobody's like, some people are watching you,
Yeah.
I guess, but most people are just talking.
Right.
And especially when we're drinking beer, you know?
Yeah.
Back in the day, you weren't. But now you're getting pitchers
Sure.
of beer.
Yeah,
and it's fun. I will say, before we finish this list, it is weird because, yeah, I'm 29, and I haven't been on Tinder since I was 27 and all these dating apps. So it is weird because now my matches and everything or my options are way different.
Sure.
You know, so now
people just have grown up since then.
Yeah, so now it's like there's occasionally like younger girls, you know, 23, but
Sure.
but then I'm also like there's some people that are like 32, 33, 34.
Right. But they're also like, yeah, talk to them.
But in my mind I'm like, God, you're old.
Right.
But then I'm like, oh fuck, it's like I'm having this weird realization where I'm like, now I'm in this dating pool. I'm in a different dating pool, and now people are like, oh, I have kids, and like,
Sure.
I'm experiencing some of that.
But also your last group of girls that you've like dated, like the last time you were dating, they were more adult people. They
Yeah.
were more like established
But it is
people.
weird because like, yeah, I'm in that. So like they're established people, but then they're like, hey, what do you do for a living? And I go, I'm not working.
Yeah.
So I said that to one girl and she quit responding.
Sure.
But I said, I'm not working. I'm back in school.
Yeah.
Like I explained why.
I think we could think of a good way to phrase it.
We need to think of a good way to phrase it because I still pay my bills and live on my own.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's not like I'm.
You're not even like you're not living in a dorm, and
No.
also like you do make money, and what you're going to school for is very like because that's
the tough part.
That's
So
the
it's
other
like-
issue is because like you have a YouTube channel, which sounds lame, but you have a pretty
pretty good.
successful
Yeah.
YouTube channel, which is immediately interesting.
If they go to check it out, they go, "Oh, it's actually a thing."
You are doing something like this is something, yeah.
And
then that tied with the back in school is like, oh, okay, I get what you're doing.
Yeah, but how do I explain that in like
It's
instead
a
of setting
lot,
up?
yeah.
So that is something I'm having to deal with. Most people are like, "Oh, that's cool," because I usually go, "I'm back in school, but I used to be a carpenter." And I was a carpenter for 7 years. That's what I say. And they go, "Oh, that's cool. It's cool. You're willing to,
Right.
Yeah, change or
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can.
You could say, I wasn't a carpenter, but I decided to go back to school.
try and pursue.
I made a decision.
Yeah, trying to pursue something that
I think the idea of introducing that decision, not like I don't know, I'm in school, I guess.
I'm unemployed.
Right, and I'm trying school again.
Next on the list is nightclubs.
I don't know. I never took a girl to a nightclub.
Okay, fine. Hookah bar.
If they're a hookah girl,
Yeah, dude, but I've been to a hookah bar a couple times, and that was like when I was like 20.
that's a weird high.
And yeah, it's a tobacco high, but also if you do too much, I get sick.
Sure,
You know,
it is
'cause
a risk.
You get like it's a head high.
Yeah.
But hookah is fun. You know, I do like it. The next one is a bar for drinks. Why is that a bad first date?
Yeah. What? So what does she want? Just
Exactly, dude. That's why this list went viral. Is like this lady's so picky.
Because I mean, that was every other date I had.
Well, especially because we're at this point where it's like it's so easy. Oh, I'll buy you a drink. Yeah, that's $8 or whatever, and then it's like
Because also,
if you go to Uptown, we can get a drink and play arcade games.
Well, we also have a lot of good bars that you can actually have a conversation at.
Yeah, it's like
around
actually
here.
kind of a fancy bar. Sit down. Yeah, so I don't. That's like when I found this, when I heard about this list, and now I'm back on the dating apps. I'm like, God, is this like what everybody's like? Is everybody?
God, that would fucking suck.
Is everybody like super picky now? I get people are all in agreement though that the apps suck, and like I feel like a lot of people are not using them, but then there are a ton of people. So it's like
We're also stunted because of the pandemic.
Yeah,
we
so
don't
don't want to meet people.
And the new people coming into the dating scene didn't have that because they were in COVID when they would have.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to get back into. We'll see if anything happens.
That's a full list. It ended with a bar.
There's two more.
Okay,
but like there's a few people that are like, hey, what are you looking for? And I go, honestly, I don't know. I've had terrible luck on the apps. Like I'm just honest. I'm like, it's like I don't have high hopes.
Sure,
because it's just. But it is. Next one is Waffle House. We don't have that in our area, but I love a Waffle House.
I would have gone on first dates at a Waffle House.
24 hours.
Yeah. That's like
it's a little bit dirty, but it's also fun. It's experience.
Well, because that could be you're up late talking to this person. They're like, hey, do you want to do something? And instead of immediately going to your place, you can go to a Waffle House.
That's what's nice about those 24-hour places. Is like, hey,
if you're chatting at 2 a.m., you're just like, fuck it. Do you want to meet up? Like
instead
that could be a
instead
place.
of going to a bar or something.
Well, I'm saying like middle and like just like you've had like all night conversations with people randomly.
Yeah, that's because sometimes you're just up and awake and you're like, hey, let's go get a freaking pancakes. Yeah. It's awesome. And the last one on the list is sporting events. I get that. That's a big commitment. I get that.
Yeah.
That's a big commitment.
And that's money.
It's
too.
expensive, and then also it's a long time.
I'm surprised concert wasn't on that list then.
Yeah, because she's being so picky.
Well, because I've had first dates on concerts, and they're kind of weird.
Concerts are cool because you can talk in between songs, but then also get into the music. But you gotta have the same type of.
And you also you're standing, and also
you're standing facing the same way.
It also is an adjustment when you're dating somebody what they're like at a concert.
Yeah.
Same when anytime you go to a new person with a concert, you kind of have to meet their energy with
because like I usually my concert is like I'll go to the bar and get a drink first.
Well, we're now more middle back.
Yeah.
But like Izzy's still a front person. I'm like I'm not
no,
that anymore.
because I want to just kind of stand in the back and
I want
be
to
able
listen to the song,
be able to actually hear the song, and then maybe be able to still talk.
Yeah, and like have a drink like easily,
and then be able to keep drinking.
But like we're going to Pierce the Veil next month, and luckily she invited a couple.
That's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for that.
But like I'm not gonna mosh. I don't want to be.
No, we're gonna be in the back.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the back with a bunch of men who look exactly like us.
But the problem is I'm gonna some of the songs they play I'm gonna love.
Yeah,
and I'm just gonna kind of go crazy a little bit and then
sing along.
Well,
for those we can go like where it starts to get crowded, but where we don't have to be against somebody.
And then also
that's such a good density.
And then back up and then be like, I need another beer.
Yeah,
because it's also I'm not gonna know the openers.
Right.
Probably not because they're like, in that scene.
Izzy knows them.
And then, also I'm not a fan of their new album.
Right.
And it's probably going to be a lot of that.
I think their last two, right? Yeah, because Circles suck too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But probably the last half will be heavy, like Bulletproof Love, King for a Day.
Be just all of,
Paraphernalia.
What's the album called though? The Light Blue with the Ghost.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, The House. Yeah.
What the fuck is it called though?
Fuck.
That's pissing me off.
I don't know.
It's an easy one.
I mean...
No, it's an easy one.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Is it an easy one?
Izzy would know in a second. Collide with the Sky.
Collide with the Sky.
Bam!
Yep, there. But I'm not into that style anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's, but they used to be my favorite band. So that's kind of the new thing.
But like, I'm not gonna mosh.
Oh, I was talking about I'm back into dating.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna mosh, dude.
I thought you were just describing our situation at concerts.
No,
which is
I'm
also
excited.
Our new thing.
Yeah, Pierce the Veil's gonna be fun, and that's at a new venue in Des Moines, which we haven't been to, and
I put arcades into, so maybe Pierce the Veil will play my games. I touched those,
and they touched them.
Yeah,
we've met one of them. Who did we meet?
Vic.
Oh yeah, we met Vic. Yeah, he signed our shirt, I think.
Yeah, my tank top.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. So I'm adjusting to that. Dating and...
I'm excited to hear more about that.
I don't know how to... Like, I'm just in a talking phase, and I got to remember, like, how do I transition? And it's always weird when you... I just got some girl Snapchat.
Sure.
So that's weird.
It's weird the ones that die with that. When you literally just never Snapchat. It's like so many people on my phone where we...
Oh, I've gone through and cleaned out all those.
I let them just clean me out.
Oh, but it is weird because you have a great conversation, and then when you add someone, like you start texting or Snapchat or all this stuff,
it just doesn't work.
It just doesn't, and you're like, what happened?
Yeah, what is different?
What's the difference? This is so much easier than getting into the dating app.
Yeah. So
we'll see what happens. I'm excited. At least it's somebody to talk to, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I've kind of just. And maybe I'm kind of using it as maybe like motivation to be like, oh, maybe if I do meet somebody, I can fucking kick my ass into gear,
Sure.
Because I kind of been slacking just on things. Well, also the weather's changing. It's cold,
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I think it's the holidays, People kind of just start slacking at this time of year.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing up a lot of excuses, but like that's.
But they are excuses.
They are excuses.
Yeah.
But it is really weird. I think I don't know if I have good photos. Probably not.
Yeah,
half of them are.
We'll help with that.
Half of the ones are ones that my sister took of me in Iowa City.
Oh sure.
I like one of my photos of my profile is me standing in front of Paranormal Cirque.
Oh,
Have like a thumbs. It's like a giant circus.
All right.
Yeah, so I don't.
No, I'm super. It's just the thing that you wanted to talk to me about this whole week.
Yeah, this is the thing because I saw you yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I want to tell you about this because it's always fun because you're like, hey, check this girl out.
Yeah.
And but.
And I want to tell you about my fear of being raped.
You gotta save it for the fucking podcast.
Yeah, that's what we were holding on to this week.
Yeah, we saw each other yesterday and we're like, oh, we got nothing to talk about. Twiddling our thumbs.
That's why it's good that we usually do this on Mondays.
Yeah, so then it's like, start the week off.
Yeah.
Get it out of our system.
We're good.
But this has been the Moist Money Podcast. Oh, actually.
Oh my God.
Actually, real quick before we end, it is November. I do want to start doing this in all the episodes for November.
Okay.
I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to end the episodes with like, what is one thing that you're thankful for this week?
Oh, this week.
Yeah, this week. Like a specific, like, I don't know. It's a thankful month.
Sure.
I think it'd be kind of fun. Kind of end on a wholesome note.
I would say for this week, it would be my new job since it's been a very weird week with this job.
Yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah. No, I have thoroughly enjoyed all of it, except for when I was just emotionally terrified.
Yeah,
but technically, I wasn't getting paid
and
for
that's
that
pretty.
either.
It's pretty wild to think of the journey because you took a big step. You know?
Yeah, a month ago. That's what's wild.
Well, and what else? You took a big step applying and then waiting, and you know what I mean. It was a journey.
It was because I gave up on it twice.
Yeah, and then here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking nice. I'm really thankful for the fact that
God damn it.
Oh,
Izzy was at the door. I was like, oh, she could actually come in for that, but nope, she walked away.
I'm really thankful for the fact that I don't have to work right now.
Sure.
You know, I'm pretty blessed, you know.
That you are able to pull this off.
That I'm able to do it and not be struggling.
Yeah.
I think that's like really nice because now there's some days where I like just sleep in or like, you know, I'll be able to take a nap in the middle of the day because it's just like I got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and you're still
nice.
doing shit,
I'm
which
still
is
doing,
nice.
Yeah, I'm still getting stuff done. I'm in school and all that stuff. So, you know, even though I'm like, man, I'm kind of being a lazy piece of shit, but it's also like, I'm kind of blessed.
It is good for you to recognize like, oh, this is cool that I'm able to do this.
I just can't abuse it, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's kind of, let us know what you're thankful for this week.
In the comments or email us what you're thankful for at Moist Monday.
And do not say the Moist Monday podcast.
Oh, don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
Also, don't you dare give us 5 stars.
Don't you
on
dare,
Spotify.
you little devil.
Oh my God.
You little dirty dog. You little cat. Why are some things like appropriate when you call them like a dirty dog, a dirty devil, but then you can't, other things sound weird?
Dirty devils still sounded weird.
But it's like, oh, you little dirty devil.
No, that sounds weird.
You little dirty dog.
That's a little better?
But you don't ever go, oh, you little dirty cat. See, that sounds gross.
So did Dirty Devil.
I don't know why Dirty Devil is my first, but Dirty Devil sounds like
it should be your go-to.
Maybe because it's the DDs. Maybe that's why I'm not getting matches.
Yeah.
My profile is like, hey, you little dirty devil.
Do you have a first line?
One of my prompts on Hinge is how I wind down, and it goes putting on a vinyl and doing a puzzle. A lot of people have been matching with that prompt.
Ooh.
So then
that's a good one.
So then
it's an old man thing, but I think girls like that kind of now.
So then I like them back, and I go, hey, what vinyl are we putting on first while we do a puzzle?
Ooh.
Yep.
I like that.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are like, basic bitch shit. That's one girl's response.
Like those words?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll just probably put on some basic bitch shit. And I go,
like what?
I wanted like a record, like an album.
And she's like,
and then she listed like 7 bands.
Oh, okay.
And it was like Taylor Swift, 1975. And it's like, can you just pick one?
Like so we could like talk about it?
Yeah, please.
Because I'm not going to comment about one of your not. Like I'm not going to go down the list.
So then she was like, so what would you put on next? And I was like, well, it's going to continue the vibe. You know, probably this, you know. I think I'd probably go next Wolf Alice, My Love Is Cool. Based on that. So, and then they were like, oh, I've never heard of it. And I'm like, of course you haven't.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm just too picky, I guess. I don't know.
Well, also, I just feel like I think that's a decent way to judge someone that you would connect to. Is they have to at least have a like for music, like an idea.
At least know mute. Like when I say, hey, what vinyl are we putting on? Fucking just say a record. Say an album.
That's just what album do you like?
And also that puts there's thought into the question. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't know, look it up on Spotify before you respond.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Like
you can look something up and then type it.
Yeah.
Put effort in. But this has been the Moist Monday podcast.
Put effort into it.
Yeah, put effort into it. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Moist Monday Podcast. Send an email to moistmondaypodcast@gmail.com.
Give Robert dating advice.
Yeah, dude. Let's see what's up, dude. Let's see what's happening. I'm back on the scene, dude. Let's go. Who knows? I don't. It sucks.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I gotta do it, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
It's better than doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not like, if I'm not on the apps, I'm not out pursuing.
Sure.
So this is at least something.
Because pursuing is weird.
Yeah.
I never really did. I was only apps.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
And I've dated a few people off apps, so it works, I guess.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't.
Yeah. Eventually it might.
We'll see. But that's what's up. Hopefully you guys are having a great freaking beginning of your Thanksgiving. Yeah,
Beginning of your Thanksgiving.
Beginning of your Thanksgiving month. Beginning of your November. I feel like I've closed it like 3 times and I keep talking.
So. But do all those things again.
Yeah, do all that stuff. Thanks for listening.
Keep it moist out there.
Peace out, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers, bud. I love you.
Love you too.
Dry bones, lazy bones, big bones, dance around in your bones.